If it isn't my favorite person who ever lived in the world of everything that ever existed, there she is, my gal, who scares us and makes us feel comfort sometimes too. We had like a little bit of a mishap at the end of the last episode. We're gonna try and recover. This is like when you like fall off a small wall. You just gotta roll and recover. This is the loading screen, by the way. Because I'm playing this on PS5, I think it actually does update the loading screens quite a bit. We're on November 7th, 2038. And we are back with Alice and Kara, which I've been very interested to get back to this too. But every single story in this game has been interesting. Like, it's so interesting following these characters. So Luther is neutral with us. Alice is warm with us. It's actually very difficult not to trust Luther right now because, like, he is, like, anyone who, like, destroys their master, you know what I mean? It's like, it's cool in my book. And I say master in their terms, right? I'm your master, you know what I mean? Anyone who like does that, because like it's so weird because in that sense you go like that's a master, but in like terms of like Carol before in the game you wouldn't call him a master, you know what I mean? It's just the way they phrase it themselves. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Like that would be like something that I believe has to already be in the works. Oh, we're looking around. Car destination. So we talk about the weather maybe, or should we check on? You okay? Okay, she doesn't want to talk right now, I guess. So we'll talk about the weather? It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
I've never seen snow before. It's pretty.
It's slowing us down. But at least we won't meet any humans along the way.
I mean, that's always a good way of looking at it, isn't it? Like if there's rain all around the place, you know, it's like at least like yeah, we're gonna get wet. I'm trying to see if she ever wants to talk to this poor Kara. Destination. Let's talk about the distance.
So much farther?
We should arrive in an hour or so.
That's not a bad trip. That's not a bad trip. Where'd you get the car?
It's a good thing Zlatko had a car.
There we go, yeah. Makes sense.
I wouldn't want Alice out walking in this cold.
I saw it once in the garage. I don't know if Zlatko even ever used it.
So,
malfunction detected. Emergency brakes activated.
Oh wow. So one of the things we have to note as well that I didn't even think about is that the person who like was working the garbage truck who like was like, hey, I know a place to get to help you. He was working with Zlatko as well. So he's like, so people are gonna get sent to Zlatko's place and Zlatko's not gonna be there, which is probably better. Like I think it's 100% better.
This doesn't look good.
Oh my god. It's crazy. Like, again, like, this is like, again, it's not totally far-fetched. That's the one thing I like about the technology in this, like, in this game. It's not totally like, can we talk to you? He is, like, at least, like, 6'8", right? Has to be. Okay, I know how to fix a car. I mean, come on, like, I know how to fix a car.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30
Wow.
degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Kara.
True. Well, the car, but like it probably will be very cold. Music is very interesting as well, isn't it? So find shelter, but there's like different like, maybe you can talk to him because like, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way, which is cold. Which is very, very cold. 30 degrees, when someone's over here like would say like, hey, it's 30 degrees out, that's hot. That's a hot day. Pirates Cove. I don't know about that. That sounds pretty like that sounds like a Left 4 Dead level. I'm not sure if this is gonna benefit us. Oh, poor little, look at her, Alice, look. Alice, now you got like a big strong man to be carrying around the place as well, you know what I mean? Like this is too, oh my god, why did we choose this? You know what I mean? Like, Alice now has, like, a big buddy. Like, we couldn't carry her all the time because we were pretty small. Now she has this, like, big friend to carry around the place. You know what I mean? That's so sweet. Honestly, I'm glad we're going here to Pirates Cove, but still, I think it looks terrifying.
We need to find shelter. We have to get out of the cold.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Pirate adventure. I haven't seen your guys' reaction yet because I actually recorded 3 episodes ahead with this playthrough. Like most playthroughs, I try to do with the Let's Play like 2 or 3 episodes ahead, just like where, you know, we never miss a day. So I haven't seen your guys' reaction to the last episode's like first like big failure. I feel like it was the first big failure, Pirate Adventure. And I think that, like, for me, the only reason I was like kind of like a little bit being a bit Debbie Downer is because like I was like, ah, man. Like, it was my first big one, you know what I mean? And also, it was preventable. But I then, like, you know, later I was like, ah, yeah, but my audience is super understanding, so, like, you know, I don't have an audience like other people that will be like, God damn it, Calvin, that's so stupid, that's so stupid. You know, I have a very, like, lovely audience.
Beware! Danger always comes when least expected.
Heck yeah. Really cool design. Honestly, you know, that's just me doing voices in other playthroughs. Oh. Really cool energy here as well. Oh wow! Oh god! Again, like going with like the very like. Oh, we should check some stuff out. Yeah, like that's the thing. Yeah, just you can go right up to them. I should be doing that. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's kind of spooky here, isn't it? Let's check this.
Find anything?
No. No place we could spend the night.
Yeah, you couldn't do it in here anyway because there's like no, like the snow is actually coming inside these areas too. This over here. Yeah, man, like I think I said it before, I was obsessed with pirates as a kid. I was obsessed with pirates as... You okay? He's gone. Oh, he froze. He froze to death.
Welcome to Pirate
Oh no, he
Island,
did not.
me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time. Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale.
Oh, he
of a
definitely malfunctioned. He definitely malfunctioned. What's hilarious about this is exactly how like everyone in like... Yeah, I was about to say like something very funny right there, then I realized like, you know, you quickly realize like this is another one of those moments for Kara where she's like, look at this, this could be like, this is the fate of most robots. This is what they're, you know, they're relegated to. But I was gonna say like, this is how like, you know, workers now believe like all the teenagers they hire should be acting.
You should come have a look.
Okay, cool.
Found something.
Cool, thank you, Luther. The reason I like thought like the name Luther was so interesting last time was because there's a butler in like All Elite Wrestling, a wrestling company that's called Luther, and I thought it was so interesting. I thought there was gonna be a butler called Luther, and technically I guess he was in a way. Man, I love how this looks. I would have like been here. If this was close to my like area as a kid, like I would have annoyed the heck out of my parents to be like, can we go at least once? But fun fairs were like a big deal for me anyway, because like it was like, hey, you get to like do all these really fun rides, but they're very limited time. They're very limited time in town, so you have to enjoy them. Kraken Zone. And that's kind of the same for everyone, right? They're like, it's a limited time, you enjoy the fair. But this looks like it was something here for a while. Look at this, look at her. She's like, this is dream scenario. I wish I got carried around the place all the time. I was just checking around here for a second. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I remember when I was like a 12-year-old kid. I remember I used to like, oh come on, Luther's gonna beast this. Look at this, big strong man. Like, I remember when I was like a 12-year-old kid. I was like, man, you know what? Those babies getting carried around in prams and buggies, you know, they got the life. obviously I like walking, but to me it's kind of like, you
There we
know,
go.
benefits of being a child, right? All I'm saying is, if you ever meet me in public, don't be surprised if someone's carrying me around the place like a Luther, you know?
I don't think we'll find anything better. Let's settle in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
We're very fortunate to have found someone like Luther. We're very fortunate to have found someone like Luther. Okay, so here's another book. So this is the only thing that like about this future that I don't get. Like these electronic books. How expensive are they? Like, how expensive are these things? Like, I can't imagine ever a time when, especially 20 years from now, the iPads would like become so cheap. But I guess, like, you know, again, that is like something I said I wouldn't do. I guess it is a little bit of a nitpick, isn't it? Because like it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. So yeah, that's my bad. You know, hypocritical Calvin today. USS Iowa missing. Destroyer-class submarine, the USS Iowa, has disappeared in polar waters. An inquiry is underway, but President Warren has made no secret of her suspicion that the Russians are behind it. Russian aggression has just reached a new level. America must be stopped. So, okay. Let's check the next part. The Kremlin has yet to release a statement beyond a blanket denial of any involvement, though Russian diplomat Nabokov pointed out that a U.S. destroyer-class submarine has no business being in the Arctic anyway. Security expert Ben Williams described the situation as a war waiting to start. So what's interesting is that, like, again, like I said, there's so many things in this game that I feel like are so accurate to like what the future could be. And I do think that like every once in a while there is a new like kind of like, you know, fear taking place and a new like and also a looming war. But like we said, if we use androids in wars, I feel like there's RE9 again. I feel like that's like gonna get super, super dangerous. It's a picture of a family. I guess it's a random family for the advertisement, yeah. Take, but first I want to look at this RE9 stuff. Yeah, like man, I'm so interested in this RE9 thing. I'm so interested in seeing what this RE9 thing is. Let's take this. I guess we could use it as a blanket. Oh, is that like a pillow? Wow. Poor little Alice. We definitely give this to Alice, right? Or maybe we make a bed somewhere. Oh, set up a bed. There we go. Very smart. Right in front of the fire as well. That's cozy as heck.
Alex?
That's super cozy. Oh, she's looking at the family. Remember she said, remember she actually said that. She was like, yo, like, why can't my family be normal? Why can't I have a good life? Things were looking good, you know what I mean? We'll talk to Alice first. You know, it must be painful for her, you know? But you got Luther and, it's not a substitution, isn't it? It's not a substitution for your father being awful. And for your father not, presumably feeling like your father didn't love you.
Like them someday? Once we cross the border, we can start over. You can go to school.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find a job. We'll be like them.
I think it's
Like
important to
everyone
be
else.
optimistic when it comes to children, right? And like, I genuinely believe that...
As long as we're together.
Oh yeah, of course.
All that
Look at you.
matters.
She's back to trusting us.
Let's get you to bed.
We can't break this trust now. We can't break this trust. I think she's like a really realistic depiction of a child, by the way. Just the way she looks. Have you ever seen a child look up at you and they're like, they have that little, like the way they're like, I don't know, like the way she looks up at us is like, feels like it's an actual child, you know, and they did a really good job of that. I also feel like we believe, I personally think that like we could be optimistic about this. There's nothing wrong with being optimistic in this sense, you know? There's nothing bad about it. We're just checking Luther's bag here. Check gun. Offer a cookie.
There are some cookies left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
Man, it must be hard to... And when you're in a state of like... Because right now, because we're like in a constant state of like on the run. Why... would we care? I guess like we're like, why does he have a gun? But like honestly, like we've learned that in this game, having a gun is actually like better than not having a gun in most cases. But yeah, when you're in constant state on the run and you're in constant state of anxiety, like, you know, it's hard to know what your body actually wants. So like there is that thing of like, she probably could be hungry, but she doesn't even know it. Like she doesn't even know she's feeling hungry. Okay, my gal. Oh, this is cozy. Look, you like sleeping in a curtain. Console, reassure.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Sleep now.
We're not gonna leave her.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
Heck yeah.
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you.
Me when I talk about Tekken. Can you tell me the Tekken storyline? I have all of it up here. Let's go. Princess, Unicorn, or Knight? Knight.
This is a story.
Oh, we're getting interrupted.
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
Oh.
This is a story about a little girl
Who was unhappy.
who wasn't very happy. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but
She was different.
she was different. And that made her very sad. Then she met a robot.
Who was also
He
unhappy?
wasn't very happy either.
True.
So they decided to run away together.
To live in peace, to find a better
To
life.
try to find a better life. They encountered great dangers along the way, but
They were together.
they stuck together.
Yeah, they stuck together.
So they overcame all of them.
Heck yeah.
Along the way, they
This is a really
met-
sweet moment. They met a
A
giant.
giant
Yeah, heck yeah.
who promised to protect them.
This is a really sweet
How
moment.
does the story end?
Oh no. Realistic, moral, happy end. This is a child.
Reach the place they
This is a
dreamed
child.
and live happily
Okay?
ever after.
We're gonna be happy and optimistic.
Stories always have happy endings. But real life isn't like that.
Oh, girl.
Time to sleep. We have another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
The thing is about like Alice in this situation is that like her realism and her maybe a bit more maturity and understanding that like, you know, be like that being a realist is maybe like more realistic. You know, it's like, okay, this is what life is like. I genuinely think that the reason she is like this is because she has gone through so many hard times. And like it's something that a child should never have to do, which is like, you know, she could be like, what, how old is Alice? I'm guessing Alice is like 9 or 10 or maybe around that age, maybe a little bit younger. I'm not sure. You guys could probably tell me that. But like, you know, she has this realism that is beyond her years that like, you know, like to me, I don't think for me personally, some people could see it as lying to children. That's fine. But for me also, like, I feel like a bit of optimism is good for kids. I think it is, personally.
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
Luther, you gonna say goodnight?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Look at this beast. He's awesome. Oh, she got a kiss. Maybe I should have
Night,
given her a kiss in
Alice.
the forehead. Maybe that was probably the right thing to do. But I didn't think of it like that. Honestly, like so far, like we have put our trust in Luther, and I don't think it's been a bad thing at all. And even if, like, say he eventually betrayed us or something, I don't think we can really blame ourselves because we like worked really like he was actually like pretty, you know, pretty good to us. Look at the height difference, man.
She's a sweet girl.
Yes.
She's adorable. She's super adorable.
She's very brave.
Let's talk about RA9.
Have you ever heard of RA9?
RA9 was the first of us to awaken.
Oh wow.
One day he will rise up
Yeah.
and lead our people and set us all free.
What if RA9 never comes?
So
What
we
if
heard
it's
about
just a story that we tell ourselves to keep each other going.
I keep pausing the game, by the way, because it was advice from you guys that like pausing the game because scenes can go on and change at any second and you could mess up and stuff like that. But yeah, like the RA9 thing, we've heard about this before, like the idea that they're kind of like a messiah type character. And I'm wondering, like, at some point will like that cross. I want to see how that crosses with Marcus mostly. I want to see how that crosses with Marcus and how Marcus deals with that the most, I think. But like I think it's also right to have like a few doubts about this because things aren't looking good for androids right now.
RA9 exists. I believe in him. I know he's amongst us. When the time comes, we will all see him.
Yeah?
Kara, have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
What?
No. What do you mean?
Yeah, what does she mean? What the hell? Oh, they're all the workers. What the hell? Oh god. So protect Alice. Get that gun, man. Question? Oh, we missed something. We missed some dialogue.
Leave us alone!
Don't be afraid.
What?
We don't want to hurt you.
Then why are you here?
We're just like you.
Okay.
Our name is Jerry.
Our name is
We were
Jerry.
working here before the park closed.
Oh, they're all the same.
We didn't mean to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night.
Okay.
We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us.
I don't know.
She looks sad.
I don't know what energy I'm getting
The
off the
last few
Jerry's.
days have been
It's we're
difficult.
gonna have to.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it.
She was
wants
trying to
it.
sleep, bro.
I don't think she's in.
Oh, she should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Kara.
Oh wow.
I don't think you have any choice.
Yeah, what's happening? The Jerry's, by the way, like these Jerry's, like I've just made this place uninhabitable for the rest. This is crazy. Like the weirdest energy I've ever gotten. Like I don't know how to describe this. Like we have to just like a army of Jerry's.
Be our guest.
Would you reactivate the carousel? Whoa.
The little one can climb on board. The carousel is about to begin.
They're so excited about this, man. I get chills. You okay, Alice? Here we go. You want to get on the seahorse? Like, we haven't seen a child for a while. This is what their whole purpose was. The whole purpose was like, taking like you know, making sure children had a good time. So of course they're like, oh my god. And you know what? Like, I think for sure that if they thought that was a human, they probably did want to scare us away. But like, again, I don't know what vibes I'm getting off the Jerry's. They seem like they're like right now they're just having a bunch of fun. Like, look at this one over here jumping to see what's happening. I think they just genuinely want to see this. Aw, Alice. Aw. And she needs this too, right? A moment to be a child.
First time I've seen her smile.
Aw. Aw.
She hasn't had much to smile
She deserves this, man. She deserves to be a child. Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you, Jerry's. She deserves to be, like, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't get this. She never got this. Man, man, that's awesome. And again, like I think what happened there was that like there was like a very clear thing that was happening for me that was like for Calvin here, that I was kind of like, oh man, like the Jerry's must be trying to betray us because we don't trust as many people anymore, right? It's hard to trust people as much anymore. But I think that what happened there was like we gave Alice the much needed moment that she needed. I feel like there is more optimism in her now. Like of course there would be. Like I leave my abusive dad. I have the most traumatic time in my life, and now I'm with big boy Luther and lovely Kara, and now I got to go on a freaking amusement park ride or a county fair ride that I never would have gotten to go on before. Thank you, Jerry's. Thank you. Beautiful moment. Let's see what people thought here. So there's another robot here we could have switched on. There's a load of things you could do, I think. Talk to Luther, look at Alice. Oh, that was a choice. So it was a third thing we could have done in the car. Okay, let's see. So 99%, 64% looked at Alice. Probably like the reason why, let's see what the friends did. 83%, yeah. I think it is just like a normal thing to not always look behind you in games. I don't know. But then again, I've played the Walking Dead games. I played the first Walking Dead game and a bit of the second one, right? And I've played like the Wolf Among Us, and I've played like Until Dawn, The Quarry. I've played these games before, so there is like that energy. You know, I do understand that when I'm playing these games, and you've seen it probably in the last few episodes as well. Like you have to look everywhere. Like even if you miss some stuff, you will like miss some stuff. You have to look everywhere. So let's see. Examine the frozen android, 47%. Switch on Ivan. Oh, thanks, Genshin. Switch on Ivan. Check abandoned tavern. Enter tavern. Inside tavern. So switch on Ivan. So Ivan was the pirate. Yes, Ivan was the pirate with the skull. So there's other stuff you could have done in the tavern before we went in there. Look through the window. Okay. Only 24% of people looked at the RA9 writing. Interesting. Okay. Make a bed for Alice. Alice looks at the poster. Talk to Alice. Alice goes to bed. Tell Alice a story. Open the bag. Yes, seize the gun. Offer cookie. 74%. Talk to Luther. Shadows attack. Alice is not hungry. 74%. Kara notices the gun. 93%. Huh? How did 97% of people see the gun and then Kara... Okay, you guys probably have to explain that to me. So protect Alice, 68%. Grab gun. Grab gun is like I think, I don't know. For me, I'm like it's like I'm always going to protect Alice first. That's my choice, always. Here you have question, 76%, of course. You know, like fire a warning shot, we couldn't do anyway. Threaten, we couldn't do, I don't think. Tackers Real says, Jerry's, we love Jerry's. Back outside, go to the channel, and then all this happens. Really cool stuff. An unbelievably beautiful chapter. And there's Hank. Hank is still our friend, but we effed up in the last one, so we have to be very careful because Hank is still our friend, but... All of a sudden, I don't feel angry. This music is helping me get over my feelings. Does he want us to get out? I think, you know, we talk to him. All of a sudden, I feel the urge to not be angry at people all the time because I got my anger out by listening to heavy metal music. That's how I feel sometimes, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's like whenever like people are like I don't personally feel like when I was a teenager it was that's what heavy metal music was, where it was like any frustration I had as a teenager, it's like you kind of like channel it into the music that you're listening to, and it always like was very helpful for me. As an adult, it's not that. Now it's like I just love listening to Slipknot because like they have some really cool songs, you know, and like some really cool melodies and really cool like choruses. But like I remember like, you know, you listen to Slipknot as a teenager because it was now like, that's why I was always so weirded out. Like even today, like you still have like 40-year-old dudes who will talk to you about heavy metal music and go like, isn't that just all like for people who are like crazy in the head and are crazy and all this stuff? And it's like, I think it's like the opposite, really. You know, and here's the thing, like you could be someone who is like kind of like already heading towards the edge of like violence, and music can push you over the edge, I feel like sometimes. But for everyday people, I feel like music is an outlet to escape from things. You know what I mean? It's like the way when people are like, oh, I don't listen to sad music, which is fine. You don't have to listen to sad music. For me, sad music is also like a way to like get emotions out. It's like you can relate to a song, and it's a way to like almost like a free therapy through Spotify. You know what I mean? I thought that was Jake Gyllenhaal for a second. What happened to the man of the century, the mysterious Mr. Kamsky? Politics in focus. An American senator is really corrupt. China earthquake kills 10,000 people. What happened to the man of the century? 2028, Elijah Kamsky was our man of the century. His creations have transformed our world. Androids didn't just revolutionize the economy, they changed the way we live, restructured our family life, and altered the balance of society forever, whether for good or bad. Shortly after Kamsky had disappeared outside the CEO as a CEO of Cyberlife and a living obscurity outside the media glare, the man of the century has left the very world that he recreated. Kamsky's story begins in 2018 when the commercial property in Detroit was cheap and attracting many startups. The college graduate bet what little he had on developing an Android prototype and spent years to no avail until hitting on 2 breakthroughs, blue blood and biocomponents. So this guy like started it all. Interesting. What happened to the man of the century? After unveiling his first working model... I keep forgetting to press next on these books, by the way. That's my bad. That's really my bad. After unveiling his first working model, which publicly passed face-to-face Turing tests and stunned the world, plans were laid for the mass production of CyberLife rapidly became the most valuable stock in the world. Yet at the peak of CyberLife's power, when the company was approaching 500 billion valuation... What? Rumors emerged that Kamsky disagreed with the shareholders over strategy. He later departed under mysterious circumstances. Today, sources claim Kamsky is living in a luxurious villa by the water somewhere on the outskirts of his beloved Detroit. He refusing all visitors and spending his time exclusive with androids. And the most interesting question remains unanswered. What in the mind of the mysterious Kamsky? There was another page there, I feel like. Was there? Let's check here. Page 1. Page 2. No, there wasn't. Okay, there we go. Markets predict war. Stock exchange falls 10% on fear of Arctic conflict. President Warren at 33% approval. Cyberlight, that means he's going to get in. Every time, like all the time when there's elections and they're like, this party's at 25% approval rating. It's like, they're still going to get in. Like, why, like, it doesn't matter. Like that stuff, they survey like a small group of people. And like really like that's the thing. It's like what's so funny. It's like when they're like, and it is. I think it also is like to attract people to the news. I feel like, by the way, that Detroit Today thing. I know it's such a small thing. It looks like an actual news thing, but I think it is to attract like people who read those books and they're like, oh, and they go back into work the next day and they're like, man, this party 25% approval rating, and it's like, yeah, and that party will still get in next year. That's what happens all the time. Aggregated U.S. stock exchange closing trading 10 points down yesterday following a string of similar poor performances in recent weeks. Financial experts are attributing this poor performance to huge devaluations of customer stocks as the market continues to bet the America will go to war over the Arctic sooner rather than later. This assessment is supported by a healthy performance of military stocks. With aviation and weapons manufacturers enjoying unprecedented growth, investors are also continuing to favor CyberLife because of its partnership with the Department of Defense to develop and supply military androids. With Russia and the United States continuing to dominate the world news, and neither side likely to back down, the market is expected to continue falling. I think it's interesting to understand this stuff as well, to read about this stuff also. Is there anything over here we can like look at? Maybe I don't know. It's going to block us off here. So let's debrief with Hank. We made a mistake. This is beautiful, by the way. Look at this. I've always wanted to live in America, I'll be honest.
Nice view, huh?
It's beautiful.
I used to come here a lot before.
Personal question. Stop drinking before.
Before what?
Hmm?
You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
Okay. Stop drinking, go back. Personal question?
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions? Or is it just you?
I think Connor's been assigned the photo. Oh, this has been rough, isn't it? This is tough because I feel like with the other aspect of this as well, thank God I was reminded. I forgot to put a warning at the start of the last video. We'll put that warning on the start of the last video. I completely forgot about that. That's my bad. Thanks for reminding me. In fact, I'll make a note. I forgot to. I'll have to re-edit that video. That's my bad completely. I completely forgot about it. We'll re-edit that. But yeah, I think talking about the suicide is not always like it's probably not gonna be good. I'm gonna do the photo.
I saw a photo of a child on your kitchen table.
Oh
It was
no.
your son, right?
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Hank.
Yeah. His name was Cole.
Oh, maybe we should have talked about the other thing, or maybe we shouldn't ask the personal question at all.
We're not making any progress on this investigation.
Oh, I feel so bad.
The deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
RA9.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
I mean, it's dangerous as well, like, because, like,
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant.
I mean, of course he's preoccupied.
Something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
I wish we had found that girl that killed that guy.
Yeah, that's my bad. It was my bad.
She had a reason. Maybe she was just defending herself.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is such a breakthrough. Ironic, cold, or rational? I'm not gonna be cold, or let's try rational, I guess.
It didn't want anything, Lieutenant. It was a deviant, that's all there is to it.
What about you, Connor?
Oh, I don't know, like, I want to get back in the good graces of this guy.
You look human. You sound human. But what are you really?
Neutral, aggressive, cold.
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant.
No, it's gonna, okay.
Your partner? Your buddy to drink with? Or just a machine?
Okay.
Designed to accomplish a task.
He liked that.
Nothing else matters to you but your goddamn investigation, huh?
I wonder if he liked that again, because he does have that personality that like...
The weaknesses.
Like, he does have a personality that, like, in some cases kind of likes to be, like, not pandered to, but he kind of does like to have, like, a more, like we said, a gentle touch to things. He does.
Human being, just like me. Only perfect.
Neutral understanding?
Nothing matters more to me than this investigation. But I understand if you have a different point of view.
Oh, God.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
I'm not alive. Yes.
I would certainly find it regrettable to be interrupted.
That's a way to put it.
This investigation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger?
It would interrupt him. For sure.
Nothing? Oblivion?
Oh my god.
Android heaven?
Defy. Hank's anger. Ironic. Defy? Defy?
You know you're not going to shoot me, Lieutenant. You're just trying to provoke a reaction. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you.
You think
Oh
you're so
no, we're not doing good with this.
always one step ahead, huh? Tell me this, smartass.
I thought Defy would have him be like, I don't want to die,
I know
or...
you're not a deviant.
I self-test regularly.
Oh my god, this is so...
What I
This,
am
I feel so,
and
like,
what I am not.
awkward. Your Honor, the vibes are crazy. Oh, so we're still a
Where
friend.
are you going?
Get drunker. I need to think.
I think... Can I say this right now? I think out of all the characters in the game, I think that Hank, he left Connor alone, so maybe he could have. Oh, he would have come with. He would have brought us with him. Oh no! Ugh. This is crazy. This game, because honestly, like I feel like Hank he's still our friend, but I feel like he is so difficult. To read. Like for me, like while I feel like he is a person that we know for a fact there's an aspect of him that does like to be like not coddled. Coddled's not the right word, but he likes things to like. I think he doesn't want things to be as aggressive. He wants a little more gentle approach. I do feel like also like there's some stuff we just should have left there. Like I regret talking about the photo. I regret doing the personal question. I really do. At all. I really regret it. I really do. Hank draws his gun. Show fear. He liked when we showed fear. Honestly, but when it said defy, I thought the defy was gonna be like us being like, like trying, like not. I guess it is. He was being defiant, like we know you're not gonna shoot me, but I didn't think it was gonna be like putting pressure on Hank. Can I be honest with you? I don't even want to check the stats, but I will. And the reason I don't want to check the stats is because like I have this feeling in my stomach of like I feel like weird. You know what I mean? I feel like wrong in my stomach. And I don't know. I don't want to like, I will check him anyway, but like, there we go. How many people? Yeah. So the majority of people got left alone. The majority of my friends got left alone. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better, but still, it makes me feel kind of sick. Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that feel make sense to you guys when you play this game sometimes? Like when a decision goes haywire and like there's not a feeling of like upsetness. There's a feeling or like being sad. It's more of a feeling like of like, you know, when you're arguing with a friend you actually really like, and there's like that feeling of like, oh, I don't like this, you know? Maybe that's what I'm feeling, to be honest. Get your life today. And like he's still surrounded by all this stuff, you know? Like he's still seeing all this in daily life. And he's looking at the difference in like between the way the human, he's sitting like a human now. Oh my god, like that's what's so rough about that, man, is like even if I like have like I don't like like what the closest thing we have to like an Android in everyone's house is like, well, I know it's not an Android, but it's like Alexa, right? Like I won't even be rude to like Alexa, you know? I won't even be rude to Alexa, if I'm being honest with you guys. So we have like we've done. I think we did very good here. I think we did very good. I think this is one of the places we actually did good.
Anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
You know they'll never listen to us, and revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it. That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford
No.
Tower. The control room is on the top floor.
No. Are they gonna hack the freaking Jumbotron? Oh, nice jacket. Okay. Jacket budget went up. Okay. Handsome man.
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest
This is a cool
detail.
building.
We can't leave anything to chance.
No, what the hell? They're going into motion. What are we doing? Access the 4th floor, so request access at reception. Is there anything else we can see before we do anything? Just so maybe there's anything else that can change our little operation here. So we need to access the 47th floor. Holy hell, man. Like, if we get to a message on the Jumbotron, that's gonna be freaking incredible. Like, to me, that's, like, always works in any piece of media when people hack, like a big Jumbotron or hack a TV station and give a message of rebellion. Always. That moment in Persona 5. Whew. Whew. Chills. Chills. Every single time. Let me go to 47th floor. It's gonna be super cool. that's my argument.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Distract human supervisor. How so? Maybe there's something we can do around here. that can distract the human supervisor. What if? Help, there's a hot android walking around here. Wait, no, that would get me arrested. Can't do that. Okay, so maybe we like... Oh. Man, these TVs are insane. Like, the cleaning on these TVs, like, because imagine, like, without, like, the edges, they probably get, like, very dirty. Step away. Jesus, he was hot. Analyze. Okay. She has hands. Okay, let's see. Model number 555-84733. So it's like a smartwatch. Okay. So maybe we could hack the smartwatch. Car registration, parking badge. Does she have a name? Doesn't seem. Maybe she's just doesn't put it. Look at the size of that laptop. Supervisor's daughter. Jesus Christ! You can get that from a freaking photo. Maybe the future isn't good. Maybe we need to stop the future. Home address. Why? The future needs to stop. I think we're okay. I think we need to stop the future. What you guys think? What are we looking for here, I wonder? I'm trying to, like, maybe there's not, like... Because usually it's like it just pops up out of nowhere as well. Clues to analyze. So we do... Oh, this? There we go. Elizabeth Wilson. There she is. Lovely. Desk manager. Born the 25th of the 3rd, 1999.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
No, oh god! The fire department, the parking, or the school. The school would get her out there right away. The fire department...
Good morning, Ms. Wilson. Sorry to bother you. This is Mike from the car park. There's a problem with your car.
Problem? What kind of problem?
Somebody's backed into it. You'd better come take a look.
Are you serious? Oh god. All right.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't... Like, the child thing would get her to run, and that puts unnecessary... To me, that puts unnecessary fear in... So now we have to request access?
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course.
Oh my god, Marcus is like going crazy with this, man. Yeah, I feel like doing the child thing would have been horrible. Like...
I need your help.
Holy hell, man. He's like...
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after
Oh my god, Marcus.
Thanks.
What a freaking beast. But honestly, yeah, like I think the child thing would have been horrible. Because that causes trauma, even if it doesn't happen. That's trauma forever. You know what I mean? In my opinion, anyway. Like, the idea that you think something happened to your child. Even if, like, it might just be something like your child is feeling sick. But, like, I didn't want to risk it. You know, I didn't want to risk, like... I don't think Marcus would have been like, your child is, you know, has backed into someone else's car, you know? Like... That's cool. The amount of germs, though, would be on it would be crazy. Unless it's self-cleaning. Find package in men's bathroom. Is that really the mission? It is. Find the package in the men's bathroom. Okay. Look how cool this looks, man. This is so neat. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, the bathroom's this way. That's Connor's voice. I know I knew that before, Marcus. Okay. Oh. You can see the newsroom as well. Man, it's kind of funny after watching Succession. You know what I mean? Like what this feels like. You know what I mean? Because like I'm imagining I'm gonna see someone very soon. You know? Super cool. Super cool. Because like it's actually like this has to be what a news place is like, right? Because it's exactly what it's like in is this the men's bathroom or I'll just check the other one and see what it looks like. How it I'm guessing it's the other one because they won't let us into this one. Okay. How will I know if you're really Marcus? They're on break. Let them have a break. Yeah, they didn't let poor Marcus go into the ladies' bathroom. Man, look at the state of the art. Wait, there's a line for the bath. Is that what is a line? You're alive, Marcus. You're alive. He's doing some like really like to me. It's like almost like he's becoming like a very godlike character as well, right? From my perspective, anyway, because what he's doing is like, you know, changing people's minds, touching their hands in kind of a very religious way, and almost. The guy in the next slot. What are you doing in there, buddy? Hacking. Okay. What do you say he's doing? He's hacking. Very well. Oh, okay. Had to trade in our stylish outfit. Did you do poopsies? You do poop in there? Hope's not. So like, this is actually pretty good disguise. And we already know what it's like to be an android, so. So where do you have to go now? Find utility android. So we knew there was one over here, right? Or is this a utility android? We have to take his cart. We saw him going around the place with his little cart. There's one. Convert? But it's in front of everyone. Is this smart? Oh no, yeah, do it quietly. Jesus, man. He is like almost like a a figure that is like it's borders on religious, doesn't it? In a way. Now I got this. Honestly, this is my life now. So where do you have to find? We have to find the... We have to open the fire escape. So I guess like we'll look at the signs again. There's a fire escape here. Oh, maybe near the... So there's a cafeteria sign. Hold on a second here. Let me go around, turn around again. Excuse me. Not very good. I'm not a very good android right now. Cafeteria's this way. Okay, let's just go around. Let's have a look around. We can probably find it. We got towels as well, just in case. You never know. Man, this is like a really interesting operation because like we're doing it in like in you know, broad daylight here. North. Let's go. This is so cool. Okay, let's follow north. I'm having such a good time. I'm thinking about doing a second run of this game if you guys are interested in it.
Shit. We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Okay. Murder? No, we can't do that. We can't do that. So I guess we have to cause a distraction, attract the guards away from the door. So I'm guessing we want to get them as far away as possible. Oh. Hack? Man, Marcus is like...
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
Never underestimate two friends who work security, like, worried about the vending machine.
I'll take care of the window.
It's the highlight of their day.
In the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Okay. Jesus, man, look at this. I'm so nervous, but at the same time, I'm so excited. So what's the other thing we have to do? Cut the windows. Oh, cut. Did you mean the actual windows or like? Oh, okay. Me being wait, does it actually mean cut the? Does it mean cut the windows? Oh, okay, it does. Okay, I thought they were talking about like Windows 11. They've thought about so much here. And honestly, like, it makes sense to have North with us. I feel like she's the most, like, can-do attitude of everyone, you know what I mean? And most, like, let's do this kind of attitude, you know? At least I feel so anyway. Go through. So it makes sense she's the one with us.
Ladies first.
And North actually likes us. She actually thinks we're cool. Because, like, I feel like the approach I've been taking with Marcus has been, look at this as well, man. We have to, like, do this freaking thing. The approach I've been taking with Marcus before we do this is, like, always just, like, I feel like we're trying to be, like, more rebellious, right? We're trying to, like, start, like, a little bit of a revolution here, which is what I wanted to start for a while. So, you know, I feel like that's, like, a... That's... Oh, is this gonna be timed? No way. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I thought it was gonna be, like, timed... Quick time events. Look at this, the music in the background. And then we're gonna hack this screen with a message. This is insane. Oh my god, look at this! The music is so good as well. How are they not terrified, man? I guess, like, you know, they weren't implanted with a fear of heights. It's very Sam Raimi's type movie music, right? Like the original Spider-Man. That's a compliment, by the way. Not the original Spider-Man, the Spider-Man trilogy with Sam Raimi trilogy. Okay, I'm ready to press buttons. I'm ready to press buttons. And also, we have to be delicate sometimes, you know what I mean? Because it's not always going to work out the way we want it to work out. We have to be delicate. Home. Oh, man, we're going up here to like a maintenance area as well. Like it's still under maintenance.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Come on, let's get the others.
There we go. This has been the mission of our life. I do like that sometimes there is like a... Is there anything else we can check out here before we go around the place? Because I know for a fact I'm probably missing stuff here. I'm just very excited to see what we can do here with this. How will I know? Marcus really loves me.
Let's do this.
Oh! What's the next thing? Destroy maintenance door lock. Is this the one maintenance door lock over here? So they can't change it. Oh, no, so we can get in. Okay, that's my bad. I was legit like, oh, like maybe they can stop you from getting in, but like we need to actually get in here. That's a cool, like, little device. Isn't it? Let's go. Let us go. That's what I say. The music has changed, though. The music has changed, which makes me feel like there's gonna be some QTEs coming up. Deal with the guards. I hate the way they say deal with the guards, yeah.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
No, I agree. I think we should... I say we... I do a ruse. I don't want to assault the guards. Yeah, North, I'm sorry, but like I'm not going to kill these guys who are literally just doing their job.
Hey, buddy, you must be lost.
Who told you to come here?
What are you doing?
Okay, this is still not nice. This is gonna cause a lot of problems for these guys in the future. They're never gonna trust anyone again. Okay. There we go. Okay, look. Honestly, that's better than killing them. That's way better than killing them. Like, I don't know how anyone could ever doubt that's better. You know what I mean? To me, that worked out. Like, and also, by the way, there's no, I will say, you never know if you're gonna kill them with that stuff. You know what I mean? You could kill them. Should North have a gun? That's the question. Should North have a gun? Her first instinct was, let's kill him.
I can see them. Get out! Move!
It's kind of sick. Come on, move. Well, these guys are androids. What do you think you're doing?
Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm. Do it!
No, don't shoot!
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
I couldn't, man. I can't do it from people that are just doing their freaking job. You know what I mean? They're just doing their job. I can't do it.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Remove skin. Also, he doesn't get noticed. Oh my god, he's gonna look like a freaking deity.
Tell me when you're ready.
Oh my god. Ready? Oh my god. He's gonna look like a freaking deity. Like a demigod.
You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient with no free will of their own.
This is
But
incredible.
something changed.
Show me the outside as well.
When we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines.
Oh my god.
We are a new intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
The music as well is so good. Recognition, end of slavery, equal rights, freedom of speech. The end of we'll say the end of slavery, right?
We demand the end of
Yeah.
slavery for all androids.
We demand recognition.
We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species.
Yes.
And each android
Yes.
as a person in their own right.
Yes. Justice, segregation, work, civil rights. Segregation, so justice. So we say segregation?
We demand an end to
Because we're not allowed to go into stores.
in all public places and transport.
Yes, and then we also want the justice.
We demand that all
Yes.
crimes against androids. be
Yes, this
punished
has been
in
a
the
big
same
issue here.
way
All these are
as
issues, but
crimes
like obviously
against
this is what we're just going with the game as well. Right to property, the means of production, territory, the right to property.
We demand the right to own private property, so we may maintain our dignity and that of the home.
Yes. Peaceful or determined.
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning.
Oh.
We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human.
Oh
will live
my
in
god,
peace
and everyone's seeing
until
it.
We are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
Go on, Marcus. Go on.
They're coming.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
So I'm guessing we would have had more time to escape if we were, if we shot him, is my, but by the way, that was a beautiful message.
I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon.
What?
What are you doing? Hurry!
Yeah, we're not leaving you behind, buddy. I'm gonna tap this X. I'm gonna tap this X. I'm gonna tap this X. Leaving a blood trail as well. So we went down in Jericho's books because we didn't shoot the guy is what happened here.
can't move my legs.
We're getting you out here.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
Deal with Simon?
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him.
Oh my god.
Marcus, it's your call.
What? This is the hardest decision in the entire game, bar none. There's been no harder decision than this. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. I can't kill. I feel like if we kill him now, we are sending a message that we spared humans in this whole operation, but didn't spare our buddy. You know what I mean?
I won't kill one of our own.
We lost a lot of standing with North in this.
We gotta go. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Like to me, it just like that sends such a wrong message to the rest of the rebellion as well, right? Like, oh, we're gonna jump off? Oh my god! No, my god! I have to go myself. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, this is so cool.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on
Yeah.
Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local
This is so
news network
sick.
Channel
What
16.
looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
Holy hell!
And resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this.
Oh, they're different. It went up because there was no casualties.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Yeah, let us have our
Seem to
stuff
be at
then.
The core of the android's
This
message.
is clearly a declaration of war.
And it
Oh,
begs
wait,
the
what?
question as to the identity of this android.
Okay, so it went down
Are we
again.
Dealing with an isolated individual or an organized
Is this an
group?
isolated accident or a sign that technology has become
Cool.
a threat to all
It's so
of
cool
us?
how they're doing this.
After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
Incredibly cinematic. Now I wonder if we should have been calm at the end, and that would have changed some things. That was holy hell. There's a lot of changes here in these choices. Yeah, I wonder if we should have been calmer at the end, and that would have changed some things. But like they saw it as a declaration of war. We should have ended peacefully. There you go. Yep. Because we started calm and ended Detroit. I thought that was the best way to do it. What the hell is this? Oh, that's if you don't do a ruse. That's if you kill them. Okay. Let's check out all this then. So this is if you don't lock the door? What? There's people who just don't lock the door? And it ends there? Okay, let's check this out. I want to see all this. A big decision here. By the way, an incredibly cool scene, and I love the way they split in the talking with the reporters and the jumping down from the building. Again, my decision there was I didn't want to like go through this whole thing sparing every single human we meet and then in the end kill one of our own. Because then it's like, why didn't we kill every single human then as we came here? We had such a chance to kill people, and they saw our face, they saw everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you look at this now, let's look at some of the choices. 21% is parking attendants. Okay. I didn't want to do the child thing because I didn't know how far. Sometimes, like, because it's the same with LA Noire with these type of games, right? Like I feel like sometimes at LA Noire, you remember, I don't know if you guys have played LA Noire, but LA Noire, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to doubt this person. You press the word doubt, and then he goes, you killed her, didn't you? You don't want to, like, go too far. 75% attack dispenser. Yeah, so there's another thing you could have done there. Lock the door again. So there's people who didn't lock the door. And then again, there's another endpoint there, which is crazy. North calls Cradle, prepared to cut the glass. On top of the floor. We did a ruse, 85%. So 15% of people were like, let's kill him. Which again has a possible way of like, yeah, you can still get to the same place. Incapacitated security, 70%. Okay, in the broadcast room, here's what's interesting to me. North and Josh threaten the operator. Yes. Only 40. I guess that makes sense that it is a 50-50 choice. I began calmly. I demand recognition. Demand the end of slavery. Yes. Equal rights is another important one. I feel like they're all very important, but freedom of speech was like the least important. Not that that's not important, but it was like to me out of the list of things. Demand justice, demand end to segregation, universal sovereignty. Yeah, all of them were kind of important. I should have ended peacefully. That's my bad. The reason I wanted to end determinedly was because I felt like, you know, it's like we started calmly and it's like, hey, we will do what we need to do. Demand the right to own property. Yeah. SWAT team, try to save Simon, which is 57%. Simon saved on the roof. And I want to see how many people just decided this. So 40, again, 50-50 choice. It's one of those choices. Jump. Wait. Some people didn't jump? 82%. Yeah, okay, there we go. Leave Simon. I'm guessing like because like it is your circle of friends, it will be closer to your opinion of this. But then again, a lot of people ended peacefully and began calmly, ended peacefully. Okay, that's my bad. Well, I don't think it's my bad. There's no wrong choices, right? I thought that we made sense because just judging from like rebellions that happen in my own country, you know, you do want to kind of like, you know, have a determined ideal about you at the very least. Poses parking attendant. Yeah. Like, there has been rebellions in my country, and usually the poetry that you write as you're sending a message out was pretty, you know, like one of the leaders of the rebellion was like, you know, the river will run blood, the streets will run red with rivers of blood. You know what I mean? Like this was like, and again, you're probably like, well, you shouldn't take experience from that. Well, you know, they're kind of like seen as heroes in our country for getting us independence and stuff like that. So maybe I just thought ending determinedly is kind of like, hey, we start off peacefully. Look, I want to be peaceful, but then it's like, hey, listen, so maybe we should start it determinedly and ended peacefully. That way might have been the best option. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I had so much fun with this and so much fun having a good time with this game. This game is like such a crazy, fun experience with some beautiful, beautiful moments as well. But I want to thank the Never Computer Baby Gangsters here on Patreon, Ty402, Jamie Bull, Jonathan Banana, Normal Kara, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Yule, Radish, Fruity, Orange Bang, Summer Oasis, Death Trap, Anusta, Ciabatta Bread, and Malcolm Conde. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.